Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Douglas Education Center Graduation Ceremony. My name is Tony Baez-Milan, Executive Director of Admissions. I would like to request that everyone please silence your cell phones. If you feel that at any point you must leave, please feel free to watch the live stream of the ceremony down on the second floor of this same building, just one flight down from where we are now. At this time, I would like to present to you the Douglas Education Center Spring Class of 2019. A very rowdy bunch in the house today. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, graduates. Everyone, please rise for the national anthem. Everyone, please be seated. Thank you. I would like to invite to the podium our first speaker for the afternoon, Coordinator for the Allied Health Programs, Ellen Pritchard.
Congratulations. Today's your day. You've done it. You made it through every semester and you've got the degree or diploma coming to you in a little bit. Be proud, because I know from teaching in the program that I teach in, it's not easy to get here today. So make sure you celebrate, and from the entrance, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I just want to mention, I walked around and I actually saw the faces of your significant others and your family and friends, and they are just as excited as you are to be here and witness your graduation today. I remember how I felt when my kids graduated, and I see that on their faces today. They're very proud of all of you. I also want to thank your family and friends and significant others for standing by you and actually being supportive, because I know in our program there were times that I'm sure there were many other things that you all would prefer to be doing rather than all the work that we gave you. But you're leaving here with much knowledge. To the students in our program, you're ready. Go out, feel confident, get a job, and never forget that you're going to learn something new all the time. Always be open to learning new things, and you'll be very successful. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ellen. Please join me in welcoming Cosmetology Supervisor Karen Nelson.
I had strict microphone instructions. Am I right? Welcome everybody to the graduation ceremony, and congratulations to all of you that are graduating, but I'm a Cosmo girl, so I gotta talk to the Cosmo. Okay, so some of you have really had a hard road getting through all of this, but here you are. You did it. Sometimes I'm sure that you had not very kind things to say about me, and yeah, I probably didn't have real kind things to say about you, but in the end, you've done it, you've graduated, you've earned the right to be here, you will continue to learn and continue to grow, and the sky's the limit for you. Just don't ever give up on yourself. Just keep one foot in front of the other, keep moving along, and it'll all come together eventually. Okay? You got it? All right, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Please welcome to the podium the director of George A. Romero's filmmaking program, Robert Tennell. Robert.
I don't care if it's Douglas or Harvard. I think there's pretty much three kinds of students. The ones who just don't put anything into it, and life deals them the cards that they ask to be dealt. And then there's that student, they do exactly what you ask. And they're smart, they're motivated, and they're going to get the job done. But the best kind of student is the one who doesn't wait to be told what to do, that displays leadership, that displays curiosity, that goes beyond the curriculum. I've been blessed for 16 months to have that guy with me. Awesome student. He's going to be an even better professional. Super proud of you, Ryan, and all of you today. Thank you. It wouldn't be graduation if I didn't forget to say that Mrs. George Romero, Suze Romero, has a taped message for Ryan because she was out of the country. Thank you.
Romero, and I'm so thrilled to say to you, congratulations on graduating at the program. You must be thrilled, your family must be thrilled, and George would have been happy and proud of you, and I am too. So congratulations again, and enjoy everything that comes forth for you and your family.
Testing, testing. Again, testing, Mr. Savini. We good? Thank you, Bob, and thank you, Suze. Appreciate it. Please welcome to the stage the Technical Director for Tom Savini's Special Makeup Effects Program, Mr. Jerry Gergley.
Hello. I was trying to think of something inspiring to say to you all, since the last time I'll see you, hopefully, so I can go on my vacation and get some rest. But it occurred to me a couple weeks ago. My girlfriend had gone to Europe with her brother and his wife, and I was home and I watched some DVDs, and I popped in one of the Stan Winston school videos with Norman Cabrera. He's a fantastic artist and a special effects guy, and he was doing a sculpting video on doing masks, and I've seen hundreds of them, but you know, you always learn something from somebody. So I popped it in, and the thing that impressed me the most, he didn't start out sculpting, he started out talking about inspiration. And he said before he does a job, he always has to get inspired to do that job. And he started pulling out all these books that I hadn't thought about for years, all these magazines like Cinemagic and you know, Cinefex, and this book, Making a Monster by Al Taylor and Sue Roy. And I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, wow, I haven't looked at that stuff for years. And I turned the video off, and I went to my bookshelf and pulled all these things out, and just started looking at all these pictures that I had sat in my bedroom when I was in high school, just with a magnifying glass, looking at pictures of Rick Baker. You know, how do you sculpt that wrinkle, and what kind of sculpting tools are you using? And it just rekindled that passion that I had when I was young. And I got so inspired, I had to run down to my basement, grab some clay, and start sculpting a mask. And I thought, this is the key: inspiration. Before you go to a job interview, or you know, you go to a job, be inspired by something. Get that passion going. Look at pictures and get totally psyched before you go in there. And that passion is contagious, and that will affect everybody that you're working with. And if you have that, you can't help but be successful in whatever you do, because you inspire everybody from your passion to do this work. And so just keep that in mind whenever you go to do a job. You know, get yourself psyched, and you know, I'll never lose that passion. Thank you. All right, it's my extreme pleasure to introduce my mentor, the amazing Tom Savini.
Hi. I've been to a lot of these graduations in the almost 20 years that the school's been around. Over 50 graduations. So I apologize to you guys now, because you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over again 50 times that you've heard from me. But they haven't, so this is for them. I was walking around downstairs, and this young gentleman over here in the front row come over to me with his cell phone, and on the cell phone was a state trooper that pulled me over 15 years ago. And I'm like, why'd you pull me over, you know, speeding? But he recognized me from dusk till dawn, and he let me go. And this happens a lot. So, speaking of inspiring, I hope this happens to you guys. You get so famous that a cop pulls you over and says, oh, I know you, you know, go ahead, you know. But I was watching you two. Is this your wife? Yes. Okay. I was watching you. You sang all the words to the national anthem. You knew all the words. That's impressive. Yeah. Let's do a little thing here. Subtract your age. I know you've heard this before. Subtract your age from 70. Everybody in the room, subtract your age from the number 78. I'm going to give you you can pull out your phones and use your calculators, okay? Look, she's doing it. You knew all the words to the national anthem, but you can't subtract your age from 78. I'm not impressed anymore. Did you do it? Did you do it? Everybody raise your hand if you've done it. You subtracted your age from the number 78. Okay, add 40. That should be easy. You got it? Okay, that's the year you were born. Well, then you have a birthday soon. If it didn't work, then you just had a birthday or your birthday's coming up soon. It worked, didn't it? It works on everybody. Why? I don't know. Okay. All right, now shut up. All right, here's something else that works, okay, for you guys. All right, shut up so they can hear me. All right. Kevin said to Kevin, how's this? Is this okay? Am I talking into the mic properly? Like, how about right here? Is this good? Okay. Anyway, I've been to a lot of these graduations. I see all these smiling faces come in, eager to learn. And you have learned, and now you are special makeup effects artists. Well, not until you move your tassel over, but you are now special makeup effects artists. So I can see it in your eyes. What's next? Now what? Now what happens? Well, I can answer that question for you in the shape of what has to happen now. This is what has to happen for you guys. You probably, I hope you saw, most of you, some of you saw the post that Janelle put on social media last week that 8 or 9 of our students worked on Avengers Endgame. The highest grossing movie in the history of movies, 8 or 9 of our students who were sitting right where you're sitting right now and graduated, worked on that movie. And that's not the only one. That's not the only one. They're tired of me reading this list, okay? But our students, our makeup effects graduates, again, who were sitting right where you're sitting right now, worked on Stephen King's It, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, The Avengers, Infinity War, Deadpool 300, The Conjuring, Lincoln, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Wolfman, Captain America. We have a success rate at this school now. Star Trek Beyond, Predator, The Nun, Jurassic World, and TV. The Walking Dead, Westworld, The Nick, Stranger Things, Daredevil, Marvel's The Defenders, From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV series. I'm in that thing, and the 2 guys that were doing my makeup one day said, hey, we went to your school. Now you're telling me? Why don't you tell me the first day when you started my makeup, okay? Companies, Distortions Unlimited, Morris Costume Sideshow. Anyway, we have a success rate at this school. So here, what's the difference between these students, again, who were sitting right there where you're sitting, and you right now? What's the difference between them and you? Well, obviously, they showed their portfolio to somebody, and it worked. And now the same thing can happen for you. It works. It worked for them. It can work for you. So I wish you all the success that you can get outside these doors. And maybe next graduation, I'll be talking about you. Peace and love.
The one and only guardian of the Gore universe, Tom Savini. Thank you, Mr. Savini. That's right. And here to address our graduates, please allow me to introduce the Director of Student Life and Social Media Coordinator for Douglas Education Center, Ms. Janelle Imbrescia. Janelle.
I'm not going to cry, I promise. Well, we'll see. Good afternoon. It is an honor to be here today, speaking at the event that signifies the end of your educational program here at Douglas Education Center. Graduates, this day is a celebration of you. When your journey at Douglas began, you had little to no idea what you were truly getting into. The only thing that was for certain was that you had a passion and a drive to learn a skill that could lead you to a successful career. Now, with the foundation that you have received here, it's time to make this a reality. Everyone in this room believes that you can do it. So don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Also, remember that your DEC family will always be here. So please, stay in touch. Parents, family members, and friends, you deserve some words of praise as well. There has been no constant in your graduate's life for longer than all of you. You have helped shape who they are. Most importantly, you showed them love and support when they needed it the most. Continue to encourage them and be that ever important support system they need. They can't be successful without you. Thank you for allowing each of us here at Douglas experience their talents. Faculty and administration, as we end another semester, let us reflect upon all the hard work we did to ensure that the students made it to this day. Without teamwork and dedication to their success, we wouldn't be who we are. Thank you for continuing to prove why Douglas Education Center is unlike any other institution. I think everyone deserves a round of applause. Pursuing your own path is sometimes difficult for those around us to understand. It's often because the path we want to take is riddled with possible risks, and no one wants to see us struggle. But we can't let the fear of struggling or making mistakes hold us back from what it is we want to achieve. Truthfully, if we all took a step back and thought about life, we would see that it is a giant game of connect the dots. However, it is impossible to see how all these dots connect if we are only looking forward. This is because there is no way to predict how each decision we make is going to turn out. But that's okay. You have to trust in your own destiny. When you look back in 5, 10, or even 20 years, the path will be clear and all the dots will have fallen into place. Just have confidence that each path you attempt to take will be greater than the one before. After all, life has a way of leading us right where we need to be. Kindness. It seems like a simple concept, yet as humans, it's one of the most difficult things to master. It's because we fail to hold ourselves accountable for how our actions affect those around us. We place too much emphasis on the false belief that no one will recall a time when we treated them unfairly. It is time to change this way of thinking. Don't let your actions take away from what you can accomplish. You work too hard in life to miss out on an opportunity because others don't think highly of you. Instead of losing the credibility or respect of your peers because of a bad attitude, be the person who makes everybody feel like they are somebody. You will find that there is no greater reward than this because it costs you nothing. We spend a lot of time analyzing and putting pressure on ourselves that it sometimes feels as if that is our full-time job. We constantly worry if we are talented enough, smart enough, or pretty enough. This notion of self-doubt is one of the most destructive forces we have to deal with, but there is a way to overcome it. When the monster of self-doubt starts to creep into your mind, focus on the moments where you let yourself feel inspired and were given the ability to let go of your inhibitions. Being open to these moments allows you to see your potential and remember that you are enough. When you believe instead of doubt yourself, you are more effective, and the work you do will reflect the positivity. In conclusion, you are all the future of your respective industries. Embrace it. There are so many exciting adventures ahead, but don't forget to keep learning. Make your life the masterpiece you deserve and are proud of. Congratulations to you all, and thank you.
Thank you, Janelle. In here for the presentation of awards and degrees, please welcome Vice President of Academic Affairs, Julian Ibresha. There will be 2 awards given this afternoon. The first award is a Who's Who Award, which recognizes DEC's most outstanding graduates. Recipients are selected by the faculty and administration based upon their scholastic achievement, leadership, and work ethic. And this award goes to Aaron Rost. Taylor Delatre. Tiffany Frame. Tiffany Bunny McClellan. Ryan Bernstein. Kate Braden. And Sarah Hefner. Harley Lutz. Jason Mahoney. Carly Riggy. Maya Roberts. And Hannah Yarbrough. Congratulations. The second award this afternoon is the Douglas Award. The Douglas Award recognizes graduates who have shown commitment to DEC's mission and used their skills to better the community. Recipients are selected by the faculty and administration based upon hours of participation in school organized events and or community programs or events. And this award goes to Erin Rost, Taryn Margiselli, Ryan Bernstein, Sarah Hefner, Carly Riggy, and Maya Roberts. Congratulations. Graduates, please rise. Mr. Mbresha, it is my honor and pleasure on behalf of the Douglas Education Center faculty and administration that I present the candidates for associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates. The members of the Spring 2019 graduating class of Douglas Education Center have demonstrated, by attainment, the worthiness to receive the associate and specialized business degrees, diplomas, and certificates with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Thank you, Tony. By virtue of the power and authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon the candidates the degrees of Associate in Specialized Business, diplomas, and certificates.
Thank you, Mr. Mbresha. Graduates, you may be seated. And Mr. Mbresha, welcome back. At this time, I would like to introduce our graduates. Class of Spring 2019, Douglas Education Center, the Allied Health Programs, Medical Assistant Program, Associate and Specialized Business Degree. Erin Rost. Medical Billing and Coding Program, Associate and Specialized Business Degree. Danielle Anthony. Michaela Bourne. The cosmetology programs. Cosmetology program, diploma. Cameron Bryce. Marissa Mullenkamp. Susanna Rega. Amber Smith. Aesthetics Program Diploma, Haley Brady. Alexandra Eaglehouse. Taryn Margiselli. Kelsey Missoula. Esthetician and Nail Technologist Program Diploma, Shayla Cruz. Taylor Delatre. Mackenzie DeFranco. Cameron Fisher. Michelle Fument. Gabriel Ferneely. Tiffany Frame. Carrie Malinowski. Tiffany Bunny McClelland. Cassandra Seeley. Randy Sutherland. The creative programs: George A. Romero's filmmaking program, associate and specialized business degree. Ryan Bernstein. Tom Savini, Special Makeup Effects Program, Associate and Specialized Business Degree. Sean Bradley. Kate Braden. Kayla Saloni. Tori Coelho. Oliver Devlin. Sarah Hefner. Ashley Lehman. Harley Lutz. Jason Mahoney. Hope McGruff. Samantha Mileski. Mandolin Myers. Ciara Redding. Carly Riggy. Maya Roberts. Cassandra Swords. Hannah Yarbrough.
Way to go, girl.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Janelle. Please welcome back Ellen Pritchard. She's being assisted by Amanda Fetzko, instructor for the Allied Health Programs. They are going to pin the medical program graduates. Ellen will explain the significance of our pinning ceremony.
Don't know where to move. Recently, the Allied Health students sat for certification exams. It's NAHP for National Association of Health Professionals. They all passed the coding certification exam. Very proud of them. As I call your name, come and get your pin in recognition of your accomplishment. Danielle Anthony. Michaela Bourne. Aaron Ross. I've asked Erin to remain standing. You'll see that she's, in addition to getting her pins for passing the MA certification and the coding certification, she is going to be given a candle and a creed. The candle will be lit from the lamp of learning. The candle is a symbol that dates back to the Florence Nightingale days and believed to light her path into the medical field. Many past graduates have had their candle lit from the candle she's getting from today. The creed is like an oath. It mimics the Hippocratic Oath, with the exception that her creed is specific to the field of medical assisting. All right, repeat after me. I, Aaron Ross, believe in the principles of the profession of medical assisting. I endeavor to be more effective. I aspire to render greater service. I protect the confidence entrusted to me. I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people. I am loyal to my employer. I am true to the ethics of my profession. I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith. Congratulations.
Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. Graduates, please rise. As a symbol of your achievement in completing your studies and attaining your degrees, it is now time to turn your tassels from the right side to the left side. Congratulations. You may be seated. Thank you. And now for our benediction, please welcome Senior Admissions Representative Ashley Sabo. Ashley.
If everyone would please bow their heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this day with thanksgiving for this joyous occasion, not only marking the ending of one journey, but celebrating the beginning of another. Surround those who are graduating with your grace. Inspire them to believe in the goodness of life when faced with challenges and difficulties. Help these graduates to stay true to their dreams and walk into the future with faith and hope, knowing that only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Lead them in making wise career choices by utilizing the knowledge, skills, and insight gained through their education. Guide them to use their individual talents to make a difference in the world, and as they commence with their lives, may they grow ever more grateful and wise. We thank you, Lord, for your abundant grace and love, and ask traveling mercies on all who leave here today. Lord, in your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Ashley. And now before we conclude, a brief but very, very important note. Our portfolio coordinator, Mr. Todd Barnes, you've seen him snapping all sorts of pictures today. Thank you, Todd. He's going to snap a few pictures of our graduates here. So please, 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 for family, significant others, friends, everybody out there, please wait until Mr. Barnes is done taking all of his photographs. He's going to organize the graduates and reorganize them and take a few pictures. After he's done, once he lets us know, then you're most welcome to please come forward and take as many pictures, video as you would like. Also, in 1 or 2 days, we will have all of these photographs that have been taken today available on all of our social media, so make sure that you get online and retrieve anything that you would like. That concludes our ceremony for the afternoon. You're welcome to more refreshments down on the second floor, one flight down from here. So, and graduates, remember to stay here, and please, everybody else, remember to wait for Mr. Barnes. Thank you all for coming, and we wish you a very safe trip home. Congratulations. Right.